boy. Oh, why does that feel crooked? Hi, Sagittarius, Capricorn Cusp Collective. I know y'all probably sick of me adjusting this camera at the beginning of the reads, but I don't know why I can never really tell if it's crooked or not until the cards come out. So that's always fun. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me go back. Let's do this. Wait. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alrighty. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Oh my God. I'm shaking the table. Lord. Hey, y'all. Welcome to your general cosmic energy check-in reading. I hope that this finds you in the highest vibration possible. And I thank you guys so much for tuning in to these daily reads. Yeah. I am liking the new schedule, so I'm glad we shifted to that. And thank you to everybody who voted for it. Even if this wasn't your preferred schedule, I still thank you for being here if you stick around. Oh, yeah, yoy. And your incense won't light. What is going on, Sagittarians? I feel like I'm a little... Oh, I just heard off my timing. Maybe you feel like something that's coming towards you is off in how it's being presented. Maybe you feel like it's the not right time. Wow, there you go. It's not the right time for something to be happening, although it is. Interesting, because I just feel like y'all, I put my phone on the charger, heard the little ding, you know what I mean? How it does a little ding. Okay, so I'm like, cool, it'll be nice and charged for the reading. Go back to the charger. 3 minutes before we start here. It's not charging anymore. So it was like, okay, that was a waste. Then go to my iPad, try to set everything up. That's not charged. That's completely dead. So yeah, I feel like there's this ripple effect of, all right, let me try this out. Okay, nope, that didn't work. Okay, let me try this. Nope, that's not ready, or that didn't work either, or that's not in alignment. Okay, let me go over here. All right, maybe that kind of works, but it's not ideal. It's something like that in your energy right now. Okay, Sagittarians. That was just a quick little pre-channeled message, okay? Let's go ahead and get grounded, offer up some gratitude into our space so that we can truly be open to the messages that come forward for you all. All right, I'm going to sound my sound bowl. Once the sound dissipates, we'll get into the reading, okay? Almighty Creator, my ascended and divine ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Sagittarius-Capricorn Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube. What do the Sagittarians need to know about their cosmic influences? What planets, what houses, what transits, what aspects, what zodiac signs or elemental energies are guiding, supporting, or influencing Sagittarians in the now moment? It's most important for them to be aware of in this moment. Okay, cosmic energy for my Sagittarians, all right? Oh, pay attention to your spirit here. Got the sun and the spirit. Again, we have solar eclipse coming up next week. All right. Vibration of 1 with the sun card. First card in the deck. So focus on your first house energy. That could either be Capricorn, or if you're more on the Capricorn side of things, it could be Aquarius. Oh, well, no. It just depends. Y'all, check out your natal chart. I do have 2 free links in my description box below for you to learn about your natal chart from 2 different methods of astrology, excuse me. But this sun, something about this solar eclipse, again, it's going to be very important for everybody, but something, wow. Wow. Good afternoon. Oh, hold on, I gotta see your name. Is it Orflaith? Good afternoon, love. Thanks for being here. All right, so yeah, sun in Scorpio. Some of you could be a Scorpio sun. Maybe you have Sagittarius moon, Capricorn moon, maybe you're Sag Cap rising, okay? But again, I'm going to talk about this solar eclipse in Scorpio and Libra Scorpio, truly. Probably a lot through this reading, okay? So you'll definitely want to tune into that moon reading that we will do next week. But while the sun is in Scorpio is what I keep hearing. While the sun is in Scorpio. Almost kind of like the beginning of a book. While the sun was high in Scorpio, this was going on with Sagittarians. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more about the sun in Scorpio. Mercury retrograde. We do have another one coming up. And I cannot remember if it will be during Scorpio season. It's towards the end of the year. I have a feeling it might be more towards Sag season. That last one of 2022. It's a vibration of 51, which does break down into a 6. You do have 20 here with Scorpio, which just breaks down to a 2. So 1, 2, and 6. Mercury retrograde is all about reinvention. Okay, so under the Scorpion sun, okay, my Sagittarians are going through a reinvention. I do feel like it will be centered around how you connect to speech, how you communicate, okay? How you think could also be going through a metamorphosis. Now, one thing about Scorpions in real life, right? They actually shed their skins, okay? It's called molting for them. They molt about 6 times during their lifespan. This feels like one of those moltings, okay? A change, a shift, a reinvention. And truly when any animal or creature, right, molts like that or sheds their skin, it's because the skin that they were in was getting too small. They had to shed it to gain a bigger one. Think of like a hermit crab, right? When they outgrow that shell, they detach from it and then they go find another one that's a little bit bigger. Gives them a little more room to grow, room to kind of retreat into, right? I don't know. Some of you maybe have hermit crabs as a pet or maybe did as a child. I don't know. I've never really, that's interesting that that came through. Maybe the hermit card. Yeah. So this is telling me that under this solar eclipse, Sagittarians, you might feel called to go within. You might feel called to hermit because you are going to begin feeling this slight discomfort in your skin. And it is not anything that's necessarily wrong with you, Sagittarians. It's just time for you to shed a little bit. It's time for you to grow. In a very significant way, though, because it's Mercury retrograde. So either it's growing in how you communicate, it's growing in how you think, it's 3rd house, Gemini energy, maybe even growing in how you love. People forget the Lover's card is connected to Gemini, right? Making wiser choices here, Sagittarians, maturing your sense of choice. Choice words, choice thoughts, choice in lovers. Scorpio season is going to be huge for you. Okay, so again, definitely tune in to the Scorp season reading we'll be doing next week to see what will be guiding you through that energy, okay? Bottom of the deck here for my Sagittarians. What do they have to look forward to after this energy? Or just another message here? Ooh, come on, y'all. Lunar eclipse. Okay. So the solar eclipse is with the new moon. The lunar eclipse is with the full moon, which will be a full moon in Aries, Taurus. Okay. And it will also be I believe it will also be a lunar eclipse. Okay, so my Sagittarians, regardless of when you're watching this, but for those of you tuned in now, this next month, okay, these next 4 weeks are going to be very powerful in the sense of you feeling this draw, this pull, maybe even in your sacral chakra, in your solar plexus chakra, maybe in your throat and third eye chakras. Might want to tune into those over the next month as well. It seems like those energies in your auric field will be rejuvenated, reinvented, shifted. Lunar eclipse is change, flat out. Okay, an emotional change maybe for you, as Scorpio does connect to the sacral. Maybe a change in your energy or your vitality with that solar plexus, right? Your will to create things, to do things, to pursue things, to not pursue things. It feels like something in Sagittarius' life is getting sharper. Whether it's a vision that you hold here, Sagittarius, you are the cusp of prophecy. So maybe under this Scorpio sun, kicking off with this solar eclipse, a vision that you've had for a while is going to become super clear, and or there's going to be a door that opens for you to reinvent the vision. Meaning you saw it one way. Maybe that's why getting into this reading and prepping for it seemed like, oh, that's not working. Oh, okay, no. I thought that was this, but it's not. I thought that was ready, but it's not. That's maybe how you've been dealing with this vision, or how this vision's been coming in. I thought it meant this, but that's not it. I thought it was this, but nope, that's not it. I think you're going to figure out what it is over this next month. Okay, so really, really pay attention. Not that I have to tell you that, my cusp of prophecy babies, but it's going to be a lot because Scorpio energy is very intense. Okay, it is connected to the 8th house, which is all about endings and beginnings. So that's what I'm saying. It's like this is an end to one skin and a beginning of a new one. Maybe even an end to one facet of your identity here, Sagittarius, and the beginning of a new one. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, Sagittarius, let's get into this. Thank you so much, Divine. Please tell me what is going on here. Show me what's going on here for my Sagittarius that will tune into this reading. What do they need to know about the Sun, Scorpio, Mercury retrograde? For the now moment, what's important about the Sun, Scorpio energy, and Mercury retrograde? What's important about this Sun and this Spirit, Divine? For my Sagittarius. Hold on. What's important about the Sun and this Spirit? Okay, you got the 10 of Swords. I almost wanted to say the 10 of Wands, but that could feel the same. Yeah, you also got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, the High Priestess. That's what I'm saying. A vision. And the 7 of Swords. A vision that felt like it was leading you to dead ends. 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. I know what I'm seeing, High Priestess. I know what I feel is true. I mean, I trust my intuition, but why is it leading me towards dead ends? 7 of Swords. Why do I feel like I keep being deceived by my inner High Priestess? Some of you, it's because you either want to rush into something too fast, Knight of Pentacles, and there's a need to be thoughtful and methodical and logical. about your movements here, about where you're placing your energy. Some of you are focusing on the wrong part of the vision. Ooh, I'm talking to seers here. Some of you are focusing on the wrong part of the vision or the dream. That's why it's not leading you where you need to go, or leading you to see what you need to see, or leading you to transform what you need to transform. It's because you're focusing on the wrong part of it. Tell me more about the High Priestess and the Ten of Swords for the Sun. Queen of Cups. Maybe you're too focused on the feel. But that's hard, right? Especially under a Scorpio sun, to not feel. I get this sense here, Sagittarians, it's like when I follow my heart, it leads to nowhere. It leads to pain. It leads to betrayal. But I know in my heart it was the right thing, right? I knew I was in alignment, but why do I have these 10 swords in my back? Tell me more about the 7 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles for the Sun. 2 of Swords. Yeah. So what is it? What am I seeing? What do I do? I almost get that here with the 2 of Swords. You're looking at whatever this vision or this feeling or this sense or this inner knowing is, Sagittarians, two-dimensionally. When it might be a 3D thing, it might be a 4D thing, right? Could be 5D, right? There could be more than just two sides to this. Interestingly enough, yesterday's reading was two sides of the same coin. So maybe some of you do have Taurus in your chart here. I think some of you just overall feel stuck. It's a feeling though. And mind you, feelings aren't always facts. And maybe that's what's hard to reconcile about this, because you do have a lot of swords. With this Queen of Cups, the feeling doesn't make sense. Or the feeling you in your mind isn't leading to facts or evidence or something tangible. It's something you know, High Priestess, it's something you feel, but maybe it just doesn't make logical sense. But honestly, here, I almost want to call you Scorp Sag looking at Scorpio. Okay, maybe you guys have some Scorpio in your chart here, okay? Or maybe you're cross-watching. Either way, Sagittarians, it's the Queen of Cups. So I would not doubt what you feel. I wouldn't doubt what you know. I would, Mercury retrograde, I would reinvent your thoughts about it. Your approach to reasoning through it. Your perception. Because you have the right feeling, you have the right inner knowing. It's just how you're interpreting what you're getting in the now moment. That is, maybe that's what was off. Okay, like I said, I feel like over this next month, okay, what was off will become clear. Let's look into that though. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about Scorpio energy. Why is Scorpio here? How is Scorpio supporting my Sagittarians? Or the Sagittarians tuned into this reading? 10 of Cups and the Fool. Exactly. Yeah, 100%. Fool, it's a new beginning, it's a fresh start, just like we were mentioning and talking about the new skin. This is a molting season for you, Sagittarians. But I love that the 10 of Cups is here, because in this new season, quite literally this new season of Scorpio, I think you are going to get out of your head, fall into deeper into your body and your senses. And I don't want to say you're going to get a little reckless, but I think you're going to throw a little bit of the caution that you've had, Knight of Pentacles, the hesitation, the reservations, the skepticism you've had, Seven of Swords, the overthinking, overanalyzing, completely feeling slightly defeated in thought. I think you're going to abandon that and just say, excuse my French, but fuck it. I'm going to go with my inner Queen of Cups and my High Priestess, because it's the Ten of Cups. Balance, harmony, right? Emotional fulfillment. That's where you're headed. Or that's where, under this Scorpio sun season, you're going to find the courage to dive headfirst into. Again, throw a little caution to the wind. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Fool energy for Scorpio. There you go. Yep. For some of you, Sagittarians, this has to do with a relationship. So in the light of that, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay. But in the light of that, or a Cancer, or an Aries, or an Aquarius. Okay, but in light of that, Sagittarians, yeah, that's probably your mind trying to make sense of what you feel for somebody, Sagittarians, is what's holding you up here. Because somehow in your world, it doesn't make sense. Why would I feel this way about somebody? Why would I have these feelings, or this inner knowing, or this almost like this draw with the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups? Why do I feel like I want to take a risk with this person? When maybe, again, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, it's like, it's not adding up, but I can't ignore what I feel. You feel the Ten of Cups. You feel the Ten of Cups with someone. What's this? And not only just the Ten of Cups, you feel the Three of Cups as well. Something to celebrate. I get that this might be somebody that comes off very playful. They may come off almost a little naive here, Sagittarians, young and youthful, right? Especially Three of Cups, Fool energy. And I don't know that in the past that has been your type, Sagittarians, right? I don't know that that's been your type, and I think that that's why this isn't making sense for you. Okay, well, welcome to your love reading, Sagittarians. But not even just love, well, the Fool. Because I wanted to say this could just be an overall energy of just relationships in general. So take it like that if that's what resonates for you. But with the Fool and the Lovers and the Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups, yeah, this is a new relationship. Somebody you really want to take a risk with. You really want to dive headfirst into exploring this Ten of Cups, this Lovers. You really want to make the choice to connect. Three of Cups, Queen of Cups, right? You want to give your cup. But something in your head is saying that's not a good idea. And that's why this Mercury retrograde is out here reinventing the thought. Why is it not a good idea? Okay, Strength. Oh, well, you know what? All right. It fell out in reverse. And I usually don't read reversals because if a card is in reverse energy, I can pick up on it. But the Divine said keep it in reverse because it has meaning. And the Chariot. Yeah. So Strength in reverse is this lack of control that you feel with this person. And I think that that's what scares you. My Knights of Pentacles. It scares you because it's like, I can't necessarily control what I feel. I can't control what this person makes me want to do. Like, okay, maybe there's some strong, well, Scorpios, they are intense like that. They can definitely pull you in, you know, in a good way. Doesn't always have to be negative, right? But I think that that is what makes you hesitant with this person or this new lover. It's because you can't have a strong guard against them. No matter how hard you try. Your Queen of Cups and your High Priestess are like, no, we're not budging on this. It's the Ten of Cups. We're not budging. So you got to get your mind right, Sagittarians, because your heart isn't going anywhere. Your heart isn't going to let you hide. It's not. Can't hide with the Strength. The Strength is like all guards down. A lack of control. But not necessarily in a bad way, because you do have the Fool and the Lover. So there's a need to loosen up a little bit. Chariot. In order for this to go anywhere, you got to be open to connect. I don't think you have to be your rough and tough, big bad self with this person, right? Because we know you're tough, Sagittarians, right? But there's something about this person's energy that really makes you vulnerable. And I think that that's what you're not comfortable with. That's what has you in the Two of Swords. The Seven of Swords, like, something ain't right. Because I don't get like this, right? Usually, Sagittarians, you would be the Strength upright. Composed, right? Not letting nobody see you sweat. Not giving away too much. Especially with the High Priestess out. But that's the total opposite when it comes to this person. I think you want to give it all away. You just want to free fall into it. The Fool. Could be talking to a Scorpio watching for a Sagittarius-Capricorn as well, okay? So cross watchers, you are absolutely welcome, okay? Don't be shy here. Mercury retrograde, let's see. Yeah, come on now. Yeah, it's a relationship. Two of Cups. And the Tower. Yeah. So your idea, your perception around this Two of Cups connection is what has to be reinvented. Love doesn't always make logical sense here, Sagittarians. And for those of you where you maybe have had visions around this lover or around this situation, there's the Moon. Visions, yeah. Intuition, yeah. More Scorpio for me. Even though, yes, the Moon can be Cancer. There is that lobster there, right? Symbolic of a scorpion. For me, as a reader, okay? But Two of Cups, the Tower, and the Moon. Yeah, like I said, this solar eclipse, new moon, is going to cause a tower moment for you, Sagittarians. And you might come face to face with this lover, this love energy, whatever it represents for you. And I almost feel like they're going to catch you off guard. Strength in reverse with the Chariot. Yeah, they're coming to you when you least expect it, and or when your guard is going to be fully down and you'll have no choice but to be in your Queen of Cups energy with this person. I think that's just what this person does to you. Something about their energy says, let your guard down, and your body naturally, or your energy naturally surrenders. Queen of Swords. Thoughts. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I get that some of you guys have had your defenses up. Some of you guys have been very in a no-nonsense, all business. Some of you might be a Sag Cap Venus, okay? That can be sort of a, or just a Capricorn Venus. That could be sort of a downside to having Venus in Capricorn, right? Love can tend to feel like a transaction. It could feel very business-like. You know what I mean? Here's your part of the contract. Here's mine. I'm going to sign here. You sign there. Initial here. All right. You know what I mean? Like, and it's kind of like that's not going to work with this energy or this person and this vibe, but I think that that's a good thing. Because this is more of a spontaneous energy. This is more of a, you know, let's live in the moment. Let's just, and not in a toxic way, because I don't feel that. It's a 10 of Cups. Now, if that 10 of Cups was a 7 of Cups, Sagittarius, I'd say, okay, yeah, you might want to hesitate with this person. You might want to slow down. But it's not. It's a 10. So being a little bit more free, being a little bit more spontaneous, right? Not being so rigid into the book and or resting on your logic with this person, letting your heart lead the way a little bit. A lot of it, actually. Let's not even sugarcoat that. A lot of it. Letting your heart lead. And trusting that even if you jump off this cliff, which I feel like a lot of you will. So let's just say when you jump off this cliff with the full energy, that all you're headed into is the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. I would dive headfirst into that too. Right? This is somebody who you can have a very solid friendship with, 3 of Cups, but who also can be a committed lover, 10 of Cups. And ideally, Sagittarius, I think that's what you need. Someone who offers you a break or an outlet or some sort of, I don't want to say freedom, but yeah, I guess I will say freedom from your typical way of doing things. Like I said, that Capricorn energy can, especially in love, can sometimes make you a little transactional in how you approach the energy, like a Queen of Swords, right? So I think Queen of Swords is what that tower is all about. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords, right? So it's taking a risk on something that might not feel so secure in the now moment, but you'll eventually find peace around that, okay? I think one thing here, Sagittarius, is that there's no guarantees in love. Even if you approach it like a contract, it's not a guarantee that that person's going to uphold their whatever you've outlined for them in that contract, right? It's not a guarantee. It's something that has to be experienced, felt, and lived, not necessarily thought out. Okay? Now, I'm not saying go against your better judgment. I'm just saying how you're judging the situation just might be a little off, right? Again, you have a lot of positive energy around this, lovers. Page of Swords, right? Form some new thoughts. Yeah. I personally love when we're at a 10 card and the page comes out, because it means you don't stay in that 10 cycle forever. You do end up lifting yourself up off that ground, taking those 10 swords out and holding on to the one sword that makes, I was going to say that makes sense, but that really ultimately holds your truth, Sagittarius. Somebody's coming in with a message, okay? Someone's going to want to talk to you under this moon. Something about the moon is either going to push this person to communicate, or maybe it's you, Sagittarius, that just makes the decision to, yeah, Fool card. Just dive in head first. I'm going to send the message. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to do, you know, maybe that's what you feel called to do. Chariot. To move this situation forward. This could be somebody that you are already friends with, right? If it's not like a new person coming in. For I think a lot of you, it is someone new. So the friendship would be the thing you would be diving into, which will then lead to the 10 of Cups. Some of you are already in the 3 of Cups with this person. They're a part of your social network. You guys have mutual friends, or you just hang out, right? And maybe hasn't gotten serious, because Three of Cups for me is more or less about surface connections. But the Chariot, someone's going to take the chance, take the opportunity to move this connection forward, whether it's you, Sagittarians, or this person. Oh, I just heard someone's like waiting to be asked, like, oh, that's kind of cute. So if you are friends with this person, Sagittarians, it's like they might say, hey, do you like want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to be my boyfriend? Like, that's what that Page of Swords is saying. Like, hey, I think we would actually be really, really good together. Two of Cups. What do you think about that? Okay, maybe they'll say it a little differently, but that's the gist of it, okay? Tell me more about the Queen of Swords and the Tower for Sagittarians. Magician would say, don't leave your other elements out of the picture. Don't just rely on your sword energy, right? You got to have your cup. You got to have your pentacle. You got to have your wand. Magician. Mercury. Mercury showing up for Mercury retrograde is huge, right? I think this is a reinvention of, yes, your mind here, Sagittarians, but also your sense of autonomy over your own choices, your own life. It's like, I get to make this what I want it to be, right? That's that Magician energy. I get to create my experiences based on how I approach it, based on the energy I give it, based on the thoughts that I feed and nurture, based on the energy I cultivate, based on the emotions I allow myself to feel, based on the investments I make. That all comes together to create this experience, the reality, the present moment. And I think a lot of this Queen of Swords approach to love or relationships or connections definitely probably comes from your past, right? Ten of Swords, the things that are behind you, but not necessarily in front of you, Sagittarians. And I think that's something important to remember. The worst is behind you, Ten of Swords. It's not coming up ahead of you. So you can let your guard down, Strength card, right? In reverse with the Chariot, because that's what's going to help this move forward. In a way that I think your higher self and your heart knows it wants to, but your lower nature and your mind is hesitant, scared, if I could say and be frank with you, right? Scared, nervous. I also feel like I have to say to you, Sagittarians, it's okay to make mistakes. Don't beat yourself up for past mistakes that you've made, past things that you didn't see in people and situations that maybe didn't turn out so well. Don't blame yourself for that. Take it as a learning experience. And I think that this relationship, this lover's energy that's coming in, is another learning experience for you, but in a very beautiful way, where you do get to experience the Ten of Cups. You do. Being in emotional balance with somebody. Feeling emotionally free, which I think is huge for you. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, there you go. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles to clarify lunar eclipse and change. That's what's changing. Sagittarians, if you are single, independent, doing your thing, okay, that season is coming to an end. And just put it frank, it's coming to an end. That's what's changing, this singlehood. But that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a really, really good thing if you allow it to be. Yeah, Knight of Swords. There's that Ace of Pentacles again. Seven of Cups, this is what you want to work through now. This is also going to be a part of that Tower, Scorpio energy. And Temperance, beautiful, with the Three of Pentacles. So your angels, your guides, your ancestors are here to support you through this change, through this transition, through this molting and shedding of one version of yourself or something that you've identified with for a long time. That now is about to be shaken up a little bit, and I do feel like that shakeup is coming in the form of a relationship, whether it is friendship, okay, because you do have the Three of Cups here, whether it is a romantic connection. Either way, it's giving you an opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, to really heal through some roadblocks that I feel like you've come across, to really get a deeper understanding of your own emotional body, your own heart space, what it is that you desire, what it is that you want, what it is that you need. Okay, so be open to this change, yeah? Yes, the Nine of Pentacles is awesome. That Knight of Swords, yeah, like I said, someone's definitely coming in with communication around a new beginning or a new offer. Now, interestingly enough, I talked a lot about contracts here. So this doesn't even necessarily have to be romantic love. It could be a business offer that comes your way, Sagittarius. It could be a new job, a new career, a promotion of sorts, okay? That you're going to have your wits about yourself. You're going to have a healthy perspective in order to be successful, Nine of Pentacles, be abundant in this new endeavor, okay? Because I know not everything is about love, right? But love covers a lot of different things. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what the highest energetic outcome of all of this energy might be. Because again, you do have the Three of Pentacles, so your work might change. Maybe you're trying to change jobs right now, Sagittarius. Take it how it resonates. Tell me more. Highest energetic outcome for Sagittarius dealing with this energy and what they need to focus on. Okay, we're going to say it again. Change. So that tells me it's good change. If it's in your highest vibrational outcome, highest vibrational energy, then these shifts, these changes, like I said, this solar eclipse and then lunar eclipse energies are helping usher in the changes that you 100% need. Look at that. Abundance and embracing. So highest energetic outcome for my Sagittarius. Oh, look at that. And going forward towards a blessing. Yeah. Highest energetic outcome. Things are going to change that are going to allow you to embrace this new abundance that's headed your way. And I think this is an abundance in connections. Abundance in healthy relationships, Sagittarius, which might feel a little strange. Seven of Cups might feel a little odd to you at first. But trust that going forward and moving forward is your best bet here. And that there are blessings in these changes. These are blessed changes that are finding you in this moment, okay? What else does Sagittarius need to focus on? Security. Yeah, you're safe, okay? You're absolutely safe. This abundance that is clearly showing up here for you, it's secure. You don't have to worry about it escaping you. It's not going to be another dead end here, Sagittarius. No, I really do think that this is something that will be with you for a while, okay? Absolutely be with you for a while, and you've got community. So like I said, it doesn't even necessarily have to be romantic love. This could be finding your tribe, finding your people, right? Connecting with a community of like-minded souls, that really helps you focus on your blessings, focus on the abundance that you do have access to in every moment, right? That'll support you through these changes, that'll allow you to embrace even the most uncomfortable energies. Because that embracing it, I think it's a sign that you're going forward. If it's a little uncomfortable at first, it's that growth. That's the whole thing. Yeah, shedding your skin is uncomfortable. It's not necessarily a pleasant experience, but the relief after that old skin has peeled off, fallen off, and now you're in this new skin, you're a little bit bigger, you're a little larger, right? You got a little bit more room to grow. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So embracing is super, super important. Just be open. Okay, keep a whole open heart, and maybe in that reinvention with Mercury retrograde, this is now you keeping an open mind, Sagittarians. Okay, beautiful, beautiful energy. I hope you guys found this reading helpful, insightful, maybe filled with some confirmation around what you were already sensing and feeling for yourself in this now moment. Let me know what you did connect with in the comments down below. I thank you to everybody who tuned in here live. I appreciate you. And make sure you like this video as well. If you found the messages kind of connect with your story a little bit or gave you some form of guidance or reassurance in some way, okay? If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? It's absolutely free, but it'll help me pick up on your energy for these daily free readings that I do for you all. Make sure you also have that bell notification turned on to all so that you're at least notified that I'm live. So if you would like to tune in, you can. And also check out my channel memberships, okay? I do exclusive member only content and readings for my members. We have a lot of powerful energy over there. So if you want to join in on that community, I welcome you to do so, okay? There's the first link in my description box below, and or if you're watching this and you see a join button next to subscribe, go ahead and click that join. It'll just take you to the membership page, and absolutely join where you feel comfortable here, Sagittarians, okay? There's a lot of wonderful things happening again on the membership side of this channel. So wherever you want to join in, I am grateful. I'm appreciative of that. But if not now, if not later, if never, Sagittarians, I thank you for tuning in to this reading. Okay, I hope it was helpful again. Hope to see you guys in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, namaste.